Today, we're in our garage, one of our garages, okay? Pang madami, dalawa lang naman. Okay, but it also serves a lot of other purposes. This is where the pets are. More specifically, we use the garage para sa mga to. Hi, hello, my name is Bong Austero. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet done so, please subscribe to this channel and please click the notification bell so that you get updated every time I upload a video. And if you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, so you're probably wondering what these things are. These are Weber grills, okay? We have two sizes and you're probably wondering, bakit dalawa pa meron kayo? At ano ba itong mga to? Okay, we happen to like smoking meat. We like grilling barbecue and, pork ribs and pork chops and turkey and all kinds of chicken wings and all kinds of meat. And we like the flavor that comes out of the smoking process. Kasi pag na-smoke siya, may kakaibang flavor talaga siya. Okay? So this one is a smaller Weber grill. Okay? And then, for bigger meats, we use this one. Okay? And, syempre, kasi may mga pagkakataong mas malaki pa ang ginigrill namin, kaya gumawa pa kami ng isa pa. Okay? This one is a DIY, do-it-yourself griller. Okay? As you can see, actually malaking barrel lang siya na transform into a griller smoker. So, it serves a lot of purposes. But today, we're going to use this. I'll open it. It's, as you can see, medyo mainit na siya because we're preheating it already. This is what it looks like. Kasi dito yung isang maliit na baboy. So, pwede itong gawing griller for lechon. Okay, so it's now heating up. It's being preheated because we're preparing St. Louis style ribs. Okay, we're going to show you how it's done. But while we're here, okay, so you're wondering what are these things? Okay, these are tongs. These are oak wood. Okay, so the thing about these grillers is that the whole cooking process is enhanced when you actually use oak wood because mas maganda yung smell ng meat pagkatapos. Okay, so we'll get back. We'll show you how we prepare the meat. So, this is the meat that we're trying to cook. We'll grill this. Also, grill and smoke. St. Louis style ribs. Okay, this is pork actually. To be more specific, it's actually loin part of pork. No? So the first step, of course, is to trim the meat. Okay, so when you say trim the meat, it's based on your own preference. Some people, they make sure that lahat ng lited matanggal, no? Kasi this becomes chewy. Okay, so some people, they prefer to leave it in kasi they like their meat to have that added texture. Kami, we prefer to take out as much collagen as possible. Kasi we've actually just done trimming the meat. The next step in the process, of course, is to pat dry. Make sure that we remove as much of the water that's in the meat because that's going to affect the flavor when we actually barbecue. So the next step in the process, and this is our own version. I know that you guys have your own way of doing this. So we've just finished trimming our meat. Okay, we've removed the parts that we don't like. Okay, like as we said, it's based on your own specific preference. You don't have to remove the parts that you don't like if you don't like. So the next step in the process is to apply olive oil, okay? And well, if you don't have olive oil, it doesn't have to be olive oil, okay? It can be any kind of, it can be mustard actually. Um, but we like olive oil in our house, okay? The flavor is more enhanced and it's healthier, okay? So basically, you massage the meat with olive oil and then you apply now your salt and pepper. Okay, we use kosher salt, okay? Now, kung wala kayong kosher salt, okay lang, okay? Maarte lang talaga kami sa bahay namin, okay? Uh, the iodized salt is actually okay. The reason why we use kosher salt is because it's coarser, okay? And it has less salt content. So, hindi siya maalat. At saka wala siyang iodine, okay? So, we basically just apply salt. Actually, the rub is pretty simple because it's really the cooking process that produces the aroma and the distinct taste that you want. It's the smoking process that creates the dish, actually. Pepper, of course. So it's pretty simple, okay? Just like just like steak, actually. This is your dry rub. And then barbecue powder, which is basically garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. You know, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? You can just buy barbecue powder. But if you want to create your own flavors, you can create your own mix using whatever herbs you want. No, some people they use sage and thyme and rosemary and other stuff. Okay, we'll continue doing this and we'll get back to you again. Okay, so we're back in our garage. Okay, so we're going to use this. Okay, this is our DIY smoker and griller. It had been preheated already. There are two things to remember when you're grilling and smoking meat, which is one, you need a heat source. In this particular case, we use coconut briquettes. Uling, in other words, okay, was sourced from Mafi's Barbecue House in Laguna. They also delivered the meat that we're cooking today, okay? So shout out sa mga taga Mafi's Barbecue House. Okay, so that's going to be the source of the heat. But you also need the source for the smoke, which is the oak wood, okay? So the way you do it is, this is where the meat is one part, half of the griller. It doesn't have heat under it directly, okay? So it's indirectly being grilled, okay? Because the heat and the smoke is coming from the other side of the griller. That is why this is a long, painstaking, laborious process, okay? So not for the faint-hearted, not for the impatient types of people, okay? Kasi, for example, this meat that we're preparing, this is not going to be ready in 2 hours. It will take longer than that, okay? So talagang gusto mong kumain ng masarap, magtiis ka, matagal talaga to. This is probably from 4 to 6 hours, okay? So we also have a pan with water in it. The purpose of that is to make sure that the meat does not dry up. So there's moisture all throughout the process. So this is going to be smoked for the next many hours. And we'll just check the progress as we move along. Okay, so we'll close this now. And we'll wait for the meat to be done. Okay, so we'll come back with updates on the meat and we'll show you the finished product later on.
One eternity later.
Winner.
Yummy.